The delusion is growing by the day. I'm getting hyped for the regular season. The Carolina Panthers are so back. It looks as if there's some new fire in this organization, some new intensity in training camp, and if this continues for the entirety of the season, I believe we're going to be much better than analysts are saying, and people are actually going to have to put some respect on our names. I know I've said it before, and I'm willing to die on this hill, but Bryce Young is good. He's a good quarterback with massive amounts of potential. Dave Canales is a quarterback machine. He has never failed in the development or saving of a quarterback's career. As far as a young offensive guru is concerned, Dave Canales is the perfect fit for Bryce Young as he grows as an NFL player. And honestly, what makes Canales so appealing that I really hadn't thought about before, I just liked Canales because of what he was able to do with Baker Mayfield, but he's worked with smaller quarterbacks before. Remember, in Seattle, Dave Canales was Russell Wilson's quarterback coach, and when the two were paired, Wilson had a career year. So far, it looks like he's going to do the same thing with Bryce Young. In the clips that I've seen, he looks quicker releasing the ball with more fluidity, more zip, better footwork, hitting open guys in stride. I'll tell you, it helps to have receivers that can actually create separation. Guys like Deontay Johnson and my new favorite Panther, Xavier Legette, are going to make a huge impact. Rumor has it is that Legette is really impressing Canales and the rest of this offensive staff with his speed, which is really interesting considering he's 6'3" and 227 pounds. You just don't hear many guys of that size at the wide receiver position getting praised for their speed, but regardless, he's getting better every single day. Will he have growing pains? Absolutely. He's an NFL rookie. He might have those moments where he struggles this year, but honestly, I really like the comparisons to DK Metcalf if he turns out. The more I see clips, I really couldn't agree more with these comparisons. There are some scary similarities. And then Deontay Johnson. He may just be the most overhated, underrated receiver in the league. Do people really forget that he had a career year not that long ago in Pittsburgh? What's stopping him from doing it here in Carolina? I'm keeping the receipts, and I can't wait for Deontay Johnson to prove his haters wrong. Jonathan Mingo is looking really good so far in camp, looking to actually do something productive after a pretty subpar rookie season. Look, I'm not going to put all that on Mingo. I'm going to give him the same kind of grace that I'm giving Bryce Young. That Mingo played in that terrible scheme last year. He might do really good under Dave Canales. I still somewhat believe in Mingo. The issue is he was not my guy in the first place. In last year's draft, I was really big on North Carolina's Josh Downs instead of Mingo. Downs fell to Indianapolis. He had a very productive rookie season, but I do have hope for Mingo, and I can see him fitting in the Canales system. One thing's for sure, the days of the simple flat passes of Frank Reich and Thomas Brown are over. They're done. We're not doing that crap anymore. Bryce Young has been able to fling the ball all over the field, spread the field out, and I love it. But once again, when you have wide receivers who can create the space and we're not having to rely on 30-something-year-old Adam Thielen's hands, you can make throws like that. Yes, hands-wise, Adam Thielen might still be our best receiver, but we've got guys that have good hands that still can create some explosion off the line when we can throw downfield. Another reason for that is our improved offensive line. It definitely appears improved. We won't see the full improvement until the regular season starts, but so far it looks much better on tape, as BY is able to get throws off in the pocket even through the first day of full pads. I'm hearing a lot of Panthers fans seeming concerned about our defense because our social media pages are only posting the offense, and to that I say, look, our defense is quiet but still very deadly. We retained Ejiro Evero. He's still the defensive coordinator. We're going to be fine. The defense was the only bright spot of this team last year. As long as we stay healthy on that side of the football, we're going to be just fine. It's going to be up to guys like J.C. Horn, Shaq Thompson, Jadeveon Clowney to stay healthy and be difference makers. Jadeveon Clowney is bringing some fire, some swagger to this defense. And to the people that are complaining about the little scuffle between him and Chuba Hubbard, y'all are the same ones that were okay with Matt Rule's colossal failure. Y'all were the ones that wanted to give him 7 years to build a team. Y'all are the same ones okay with the losing culture that David Tepper has brought to this organization. Do we not remember the scuffles between Cam Newton and Josh Norman during training camp? Competition is good. Healthy scuffling is good for drive. It's good for building. It's a good lesson to this team and the rest of the league. We are not to be messed with. This is over. It's a new era. Guys are fed up with losing, and I love it. Jadeveon Clowney is tired of getting disrespected. Dan Morgan isn't playing any games as a GM. He got dogs on this team. Are we a playoff contender? Probably not. Are we winning the NFC South? Probably not. Are we winning the Super Bowl? Definitely not. But we have something for the future. We have a blueprint. There is a future here. It may not be this year, but we can see growth. Dave Canales can grow with this group. He's going to grow as an NFL head coach. Much like I talked about with Jonathan Mingo and Xavier Legette, there might be some growing pains there. But as long as we can see some growth, I'll be happy. I hope that the intensity stays and we have a fiery season ahead. I hope that this is a new culture building and we can actually get back to winning football.